Hey, howdy, and a big welcome back to Yak City Gaming here on Clemhawks, everybody. I'm Yak, and I am excited to bring this news over to you. It has been one heck of a first 10 days on MLB The Show 22 if you got the early release like I did, despite not playing it for like the first 4 days. That's a whole nother thing. However, our main man Clem here on the channel, he's been going at it for a long time now as I'm just trying to smack the cat away from jumping at me to eat some chicken that I've got off to the side while working this evening. However, the big news today, oh my goodness, let me go clip it, an answer to one of our problems that we've had for a while now in the first 10 days of MLB The Show. That's the thing, right? We're now into it fully where we've kind of figured out the things we like, figured out the things we really don't like, and as I clip this tweet, dated at 8:08 p.m. for tonight's server update, it is a big one, my friends, in terms of how it's going to change the grind for us this game so far, because it is been a kind of difficult go early on with starter and relief stamina when it comes to kind of going in and playing your conquest games, probably playing your BR games, playing event games, playing the mini seasons that they've now added. So here you go. If you see this, right, I just clipped that right there. There we go. We're good to go. I can work on the fly, maybe, possibly. A lot better than I used to when I was over on Yak City Gaming, let me tell you that much. However, server update is scheduled for 4 a.m. Pacific time, so about 3 p.m. Mountain, about, 1 a.m. Eastern time, I guess you could say, 2 a.m. Central. Tomorrow morning, this is when you will see this. We're increasing relief and starting pitcher energy in 3 inning modes. Energy will regen slightly faster as well. So, it will deteriorate lesser extent in game. And then when you're out of game and you're trying to get that reliever back into the game for a batter next game, it's not going to bite you as bad based on what I'm reading here. The other effect is you will need to play 1 game before the increase takes effect. Bingo. That's awesome. That's fantastic for us because, my goodness, much needed at this point, right? It's been a brutal start to the game, especially if you're playing mini seasons, conquest, or events so far, because, it's you throw 3 pitches with your starter and he's tired. You get a reliever in there, he throws 6 pitches and he's giving up yaks, right? Just brutal. So now, with this going in, it changes the dynamic, kind of goes back to how it used to be last year, and will allow us to kind of get back into a real good grinding mode, because I have heard from a ton of people in parties so far on the PlayStation this year where they are just completely frustrated with the fact of you throw a starter out there, he's tired, you're throwing in 5 relievers, you're just wasting a bunch of time for something that doesn't seem like you should be wasting any time on. So here we are now, currently into the 2nd week of the game. We get one massive update, and the bigger thing they're coming in to tell us about is larger update with more fixes is in the works. So there is more to come yet, and that is phenomenal, because for us who play MLB The Show, the biggest thing we love is, yes, devs talking to us, devs telling us this is what's coming, this is what's getting fixed. Communication. Secondary to that is knowing that we are heard. If you go back to MLB 17 The Show, a completely brutal year for MLB The Show, and they have gone from 0 to now 100 over the past 5 years, and right out of the gate to notice a big problem for the community within the first 10 days, get a fix up within about 11 days, 10 days, whatever you want to say, and then bang, that larger update, that first larger update that should kind of reshape the game a little bit and allow us to get right back into it, Whatever you're upset about now should be fixed in that larger update, and we'll see what happens after that. It's never going to be an exact science because you can't please everybody, but for MLB The Show right now in 2022, they have just taken the first big step forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tyson. This is Yak. Still screwing that up. You'd swear. Anyway, this Clemhawks, I am up on out of here.